Hello everyone, my name is Aaron and this is the Game Day Hour. Welcome to a newer, unexpected video. So over the summer, I've been doing fantasy mock drafts and I actually been putting them on social media for you guys to see how I draft. But I thought, since I'm a week away from doing my actual fantasy draft, I'm going to show you a mock draft on how I draft in motion. We're going to go on Yahoo Fantasy, get into a 10-player mock draft, and then I'm going to show you just how I'm going to operate, how I'm going to do this, and show you where my mindset is and how I'm thinking about each and every position. And I wanted just to do this again because in a week from now I'll be doing the actual draft, and this is a good practice that you can have in for when the actual draft comes around. So let's get into this. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Alright, so we are in the little mock room on Yahoo Fantasy, and we are third spot. That's where I am projected to be drafting this year. And so first and foremost, when you want to do this, if you do this online and you're just a beginner at this, so be sure you understand these positions. You're going to have 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends, 2 kickers, and 2 defenses generally. Some people go 1 kicker or 1 defense, or both on one. And I generally get at least 2 of each. And with wide receiver, running back, you can go back and forth with this. You can get like 4 wide receivers, 3 running backs, or 3 wide receivers, 4 running backs, because you have a flex position right here. So I am going to show you kind of what I do for this. I just waiting for the minutes to go down. See, generally I do this on the phone. I just also noticed how each category, how they get points right here. If you want to pause and take a look at this, you can. But yeah, we're about to get started. Got less than 40 seconds now to go. So just as we're about to get into this, I mentioned in the previous video that I generally do not draft a quarterback very early unless it's at most, or at least the first 2 rounds I reserve for wide receivers or running backs. And then afterwards, then I'll go after a quarterback if I think that there's a good quarterback out. If I think all the good quarterbacks are gone, I'm not going to go for a quarterback at the 3rd spot. But if there's not all the quarterbacks gone, then I'll definitely get someone here. But I want to first establish my running back and my wide receiver, my main 2. Last year, it was Derrick Henry and Stephon Diggs that I established. So I'm excited to see who I get this year for fantasy, if I get one of those 2 or if I get someone new. Here we go. As far as quarterbacks go, I don't really know exactly where I want to go with this. I've never drafted on the computer before, so this is going to be interesting. I'll figure out how to draft. When you're in here, you can, if you're looking for a specific position, you can go right here. I generally will do this a lot, and it'll show you leaders. So you got X rank right here. Oh, hold on. You got X rank, then you got actual rank, which is generally who's going to get the most points, and generally that's a quarterback. You got bye weeks. That doesn't really matter too much. Go to X ranks very quick. If you want to base on how many points you think you're going to get, I would recommend doing fan points, but again, try to section it off. So basically what I'm going to do early is I'm going to establish right here in the flex wide receiver tight end position. So right now everything is pointing towards Justin Jefferson being the first overall pick, though if we look at fan points, it's Ja'Marr Chase, which is interesting. I would think that Justin Jefferson has the better opportunities to get more points, but hey, maybe they know something that we don't. So it'll show my team right here. If I have a Q player, it'll show it right here. I generally don't queue because I already know who I'm going to pick in my mind and have a backup plan for each one. I don't need my queue to do that. Another thing, be careful for bye weeks. Do not repeat bye weeks on same positions, as I mentioned in the previous episode, especially with quarterbacks or any position with just 2 players. 10 seconds. And I am 3rd pick, which means it'll take a long time for my 2nd pick. I am 3rd pick, which means that Ja'Marr Chase, Cooper Kupp, we're going to go with Ja'Marr Chase. Oh, right here. Okay. So we have our wide receiver that we're establishing now. I want to establish the running back position. Right now, Bijan Robinson is projected right now as the best. There's Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. Be careful with Josh Jacobs. There's a chance he may not play for the team to start the year off, so you want to be careful about that. Last time I did a mock draft, I got Tony Pollard. Travis Kelce just went off the board. He is the only tight end that will go off the board in the first round. Guaranteed. I don't see any other tight end doing it, and I think we all know that by now. Now, you don't have to worry if you get the same player with the same bye week, but on different positions. Like if I get Jamar Chase and somehow I get Saquon Barkley, which I don't think I will. But you don't have to worry about that. It's only if you're trying to establish the flex position. You don't want to get the same bye week for the same position. That's just all it is. You can have like a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end all with the same bye week. That's okay. It's not going to matter too much. So projected points, I mean, Saquon is high above anyone else who was just drafted. Bijan went out, okay. Devontae Adams is gone. I'm going to be up in 5 picks. D. Lamb just went. You got Derrick Henry still on the board. He just went. Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall, and Travis Etienne. My turn is up next. I mean, I can get Josh Jacobs. I see that AJ Brown's still there. I still just want to establish the running back position first. It's your turn to draft. Well, I will take Josh Jacobs. All right, so now let's see what we got here. We got Chase and Jacobs. See if we can. There's a lot of good quarterbacks on the board. Establish one very early. Oh, Jalen Hurts already went off the board, and it's my turn to draft. Fine, you can take Hurts. I'll take Mahomes then. I got no problem taking Mahomes. Okay, let me just keep an eye out for bye weeks on the side over here. All right, let me return back to the flex position. We don't need to establish a tight end right now. With Kelce off the board, the tight end position to me is not that important. Olave off the board. Olave is going to be really good this year. Joe Mixon's off the board. That one's a little bit of a questionable pick. Not because of the skill, but because it's going off the field stuff right now. It's a little bit questionable, but just keep an eye on it. Everything should be fine. Are y'all guys comfortable with taking Jahmyr Gibbs? I went T. Higgins and Travis Etienne back to back. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. James Conner is first on the scouts. Last I checked, he's in the 50s as far as rankings go for fantasy, which I don't believe we're there just yet, but I don't think I'm gonna get Conner right now. You also could see what they did last year or what they're projected to do this year. I actually don't know which one is gonna be. I think these are projections. I'm not completely sure. Oh, yeah, they are projections. I'm up in 5 picks. This is pretty cool. Getting Amari Cooper would be cool. James Conner has he popped up. This guy went really high. Or no, it's fan points. Yeah, he has a lot of fan points, but in X rankings, he's not even there. Aaron Jones is still on the board? Wait, what? Oh, now he's gone. Oh, you guys are moving really fast. You got Hawkinson, Hopkins, Amari Cooper's right there. And as far as I'm concerned, what about fan points? I see that Mr. Debo is also there too. I got DJ Moore in my flex position in my last mock draft. I think he's going to be really good this year. Who just went off the board? Hawkinson? Okay. Amari Cooper's by week 5. Jamar Chase is 7. We're going to go with Amari. And we're up in a few picks. Let's go see where the running back position has taken us. Specifically running backs. You got Javonte Williams for Denver, Damian Pierce for Houston, who I think is going to go off this year. I don't know why Dobbins is unable to play. Kenneth Walker, I feel he's really far down, but okay. It's okay, it's my turn. Where are we going to go with this? Josh Jacobs is by week 14. We're going to go James Conner. Yeah, we're going to go James Conner. All right, well, that's out of the way. We have tight end, flex, kicker, defense, and how many bench positions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see our team so far. Patrick Mahomes, Jamar Chase, Amari Cooper, Josh Jacobs, and James Conner. I feel like out of those, Conner might be the reach pick if I had to pick one. Glad I have Mahomes, though I can guarantee you that I'm not going to have Mahomes when that draft comes along, because knowing how the other people draft and knowing how I draft, I'm probably not getting Mahomes, and I'll be okay with that. As long as I get a really good supporting cast to go around whoever my quarterback's going to be, I don't care. And a lot of people just went off the board. Hold on. DJ Moore still up there, but he shares a bye week. Wait, does he? No, he does not. Sweet, okay. And Brandon Ayuk is there. Okay. Jerry Jeudy's also there. So DJ Moore, Brandon Ayuk, Jerry Jeudy, they're all eligible to draft. I kind of don't want Javonte Williams. I kind of like to go with my flex position. I really, really want to get a wide receiver. I like 4 wide receivers, 3 running backs. That's kind of how I generally draft. DJ Moore's still up there, and they're going out picks, and it's up to me. Okay, we're good. We're going with DJ Moore, the new Chicago Bear. Darren Waller. I mean, you already know what I think about Kyle Pitts. I think that has to be a make or break. He's a tight end 1 for me, but I think that it has to be this year that he has a blow up season. If not, I don't know. Evan Ingram would not be a bad pick. Who do I trust more, Kyle Pitts or Evan Ingram? What do they say this year? So they're projecting Kyle Pitts to have more yards. Oh, well, Pitts is gone, so if Evan Ingram's still there, I'll take him. Right. So is Michael Mayer starting? Because he's projected pretty high. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, we're going with Evan. Kind of have a lot of repeating players right now. Kind of cool, but it's okay. Actually, my whole wide receiver core is repeated from the last mock draft. That's okay. All right, it's gonna be a while before next pick. So what are we going to establish? I think we need to establish a defense. Kicker, I'm gonna wait on just a little bit. Okay, so San Francisco's defense, where did it go? Oh, that was the pick prior. Okay, we just went Montgomery, Dulcich, Dallas defense. Dallas's defense is gonna be sick this year. Buffalo and Philadelphia, those are some 2 great defenses. So Dallas and San Francisco, Buffalo and Philadelphia, they were all my S tier defenses. Oh, they just took. All right, we're gonna go with Miami. Miami still has a really good defense. Dolphins. And do we go kicker? Or do we go? Who we got in the flex right now? Ayuk is still there. 13.75. We can take Ayuk. Don't take Brandon. Do not take Brandon Ayuk. I want him. Where are they going right now? Christian Kirk, James Cook. Swift could be a good running back to go after. Godwin just went off the board. All right, one more pick before me. I'll either go Javonte or Brandon Ayuk, but if Ayuk is there, I'm taking him. It's going with Shad. Really? That's a weird pick. Okay, let me just make sure. He is bye week 9, 7, 5, 13. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Now these guys are going off the board. Why are all these kickers going off the board so early? Oh my gosh. It's back to me already. I'm gonna get Javonte Williams. I'm not getting Dalvin Cook. I know he's there, but he's not on the team. We got 20 seconds. Okay, hold on. Let's see. 13, 14. We can take Javonte. Pretty sure he was injured last year. Saying, pretty sure he was. Okay, so we just established that. Let's go with the kicker now. A lot of kickers just went off the board. So who's left? Riley Patterson's there. Anna McManus. Greg Zuerlein is there. Jason Sanders is probably going to get a lot of points, so we're going to go with Jason. If he's not taken off the board. Khalil Herbert and Hollywood Brown off the board. Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is only suspended for 3 games, so that can actually be a good pick if you're drafting him later. All right, let's go with Sanders. Actually, no. Since all the big kickers are off the board, we're just going to go for the next best tight end. Who do we have? We have Evan Ingram. He's bye week 9. Well, then we'll go with Njoku. And now, here we go. The picks are going to start flying. Watch this. Do we go with the quarterback next or then establish? Who's that quarterback right now? Oh, curiosity. Watson, Cousins, Rodgers is still there? Yeah, so Aaron Rodgers is ranked 13th among all fantasy quarterbacks in my league. And if that's the case, I really do not care if I get one of the 13 quarterbacks. And we still got Cousins. We still got Watson on the board. Where's Patrick Mahomes by week? He was 10. Okay, now here we go. The picks. Oh, quarterbacks are starting to fly off the board now. And my pick is up next. So they're projecting Kirk Cousins to have more points than Aaron Rodgers this year. You know, I can slightly understand that. Oh, it's the interception that's gonna hold them back. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers I think is better to handle the ball. So I'm gonna go with Rodgers. Jordan Addison. Oh, nice pick. Wait, bye week 7. Let me just move. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is off the board. Now we're about to have our pick in a second. Let's establish our kicker position. Or do we want to go defense and just have the 2 kickers last? Yeah. Defenses have not gone off the board in a hot minute. And wait, what kickers are left? Sanders has not gone off the board. I should really take a kicker here. Hold on, I want to go check out something very quick. Flex. Where's Sutton? He's that low? Wow. Really? Jake Moody? I don't know if you got... my camera is blocking. But yeah. Jake Moody and Brandon Cook just went off the board. What is Miami's defense? It's bye week 10. We'll go with Green Bay. Let's get to the kicker position. We only have 2 kickers left, so we could just stay here for the rest of the game. Who are you? I've not seen you yet. He's still on the board. Sanders, so we're going after you, Sanders. You still on the board? We'll take you. I'm actually kind of impressed with the bench here. It's my turn. All right, we will take Jason Sanders. And what was his bye week again? Jason Sanders bye week is bye week 10. So when I did the Detroit video, he was at Detroit. Now he's with Washington. Joey Sly's no longer with Washington anymore. Riley Patterson. I trust Patterson more. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take Detroit because I really think that they'll be better than Washington, offensively at least. Okay. And Shuney is there. All right, let's take a look at my team. So as this draft is starting to go down, my starting lineup for my final mock fantasy draft would have been Patrick Mahomes, Jamar Chase, Amari Cooper, Josh Jacobs, James Conner, Evan Ingram, DJ Moore, with on the bench Brandon Ayuk, Javonte Williams, David Njoku, and Aaron Rodgers. But I had Jason Sanders as my starting kicker and Miami as my starting defense, with Patterson as the backup and the Packers as another backup. So yeah, you kind of see where I'm trying to go with this. I went wide receiver, running back, quarterback, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense, wide receiver, and then I went running back, tight end, quarterback, because I already have Patrick Mahomes, and then defense, kicker. Went in that order because the kicker position, like if I was to have gone after kicker earlier, like Tucker, Carlson, I would have, but they started flying off the board, so I was like, you know what, they can have good kickers. I'll just continue going to big players. You kind of want to go where teams are not going. So wherever the biggest pool of talent is, as long as you can still draft that player, go for it. But yeah, these are who I have. Draft results. Which draft results? Oh, these are all the defenses went off. Was I the only one that picked a kick? Really? Everybody picked defenses, and one picked tight end, Mike Gesicki. I had the most points. Wow. All right. Well, that works. Let's see what did I lead? I led quarterback. Was 5th in wide receiver. Near last in running back. 2nd in tight end. Led in the kick. I led in the kicker position. Yeah, I didn't expect that. And defense. So I led quarterback, kicker, defense, 2nd in tight end, middle wide receiver, and near the bottom of running back. But that's actually really cool that my projected stats that I led this entire group. Only one with 3,000. Wow. Okay. That's really cool. You know I'm not going to get Patrick Mahomes. Jamar Chase, potentially, maybe I can get him. Amari Cooper, yes. Josh Jacobs, if they are holding out on Jacobs, I don't know what his status is. So I hope somebody picks him up in the draft so I don't have to be left with that tough decision. Maybe I go running back early because someone takes wide receiver early and there's only good running backs left. But he's kind of going to be like a Trojan horse. I think he will come out of the Blues. I feel like he's going to follow that that AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill route in a way. I don't think he would be as good as them, but he's going to get up there. Ingram's going to be great this year. Ayuk is going to have a blow up season. I can already see it. Javonte, please stay healthy. Yeah, that is going to do it for the mock. I hope you guys see what I was able to do in the mock draft and see kind of how I'm thinking about it, analyzing each player. But yeah, that was the mock draft. And that'll do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is something a little bit different. You can do it on Yahoo, do it on ESPN. I don't care where you do it on draft. They're all operating this similarly. I just do it on Yahoo because I was introduced to Yahoo, and that's where my fantasy draft will be held. So I hope that was informative to you guys, and you guys figure out how you're able to draft when your draft comes along, or if your draft has already went by, or if you're having multiple teams. That's kind of the tips and strategies of how I operate. So I hope that was informative. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Go follow me on Facebook, X, and Instagram. And that should do it for today's episode. The next set of episodes are going to be ranking videos, so be ready for that. They're going to be two specifically. Well, actually, two NFL and one college is going to be coming up. So yeah, and I'm also about to get into college football, so season is about to start, and I'm excited. So hope you guys have a great day. Take care, and goodbye.